here is where most businesses get it wrong, right? They usually just hop on a new tool. So they see this tool, they're like, oh, okay, this will be decent for us, for our payroll or whatever, and then they hop on it. They see this tool, they hop on it, and after 6 months, you realize you have subscriptions to multiple tools, and you're spending hundreds of pounds per month across these tools, and then you're like, okay, it's not really addressing the issues that I said you're going to address, or even the issues that you find out later on, they are way, way bigger than what the tools you bought them for could address, right? So I think that you should pause, right? The right way to approach it is to pause, and try to reflect and ask this question: where am I spending the most time, and where am I giving the most time to something that can be automated, or something that is repetitive and that can be outsourced, to a tool, for instance, with AI now, something that I can ask AI to do for you, right? So if you are able to answer that question, then the tool kind of like comes second, really. So for instance, let's say you are a pizza making company, right? So you find that, okay, where do we spend the most time? Where, how many hours? You log the hours, right? How many hours do I spend on a day, on this particular task? What's the maximum place I spend my hours in? So if I spend my hours in, outsourcing clients and reaching out and all of those things, so reaching out to clients, right? Like, is there a way I can chip in AI to make it, efficient? Right. So for instance, if you could manually reach out to 10 people before, or try to run, you know, try to run through 50 people on a list or whatever. With AI, you can do 1,000, 5,000, right? So when you're able to identify that pain point, where you're spending so much time, it's easier to now say, oh, okay, this is the tool that can address it, and then, make a decision.